Go. Beautiful. Oh, welcome everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you again. Very grateful that you've chosen to spend your morning or afternoon or evening with us whenever you are coming to us live. I am Kirsten Kirschbaum. I think I have met most of you. I have had the opportunity to work closely with Queen and many of you for the last couple of weeks now. And what we'll be talking about today is a little bit of what some of you maybe have learned before, but then also kind of diving deeper into the content, how to use the oils, how to find the resources, and of course, how to get free stuff, which I think is always valuable. So I would love to just take a moment and welcome Queen to our call and just give you a chance to say hello to everyone. That's you, my dear. I just called you out.
Yes, yep. No, that's okay. I was trying to first find my phone. That's the wonderful thing with these new AirPods.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
don't have to have my phone, but then it's like, oh, wait, she's called my
I'm
name.
on.
I now have to find the phone. I love it. I love it.
You're
I love
on.
it.
Yes.
So I'm excited. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want you all to look at what you are doing right now, specifically Fatima and Renee. And I want you, if you are doing somebody's hair, I want you to look at the number of strands in their hair. Just to look at it, you cannot count the number of strands in their hair. And that is the number of opportunities that are coming to you to be able to share healing with people. You all are both blessed to actually work within people's auric field as a part of what you do. They get close to you. And when they couldn't get close to you over the last 3 to 4 weeks, it became a problem. So that means that you have their undivided attention and that your words actually carry weight with them. When you shampoo their hair and you use that tea tree oil, all of a sudden they're like, "Ooh, what's that smell?" So now you have a captive audience who you have opened up one of their essential senses to. So however you show up is going to be the way that they perceive doTERRA. So be excited even as you listen today and all of the other wonderful opportunities that are coming, because I want to create a scenario where the oils are actually feeding you 3 times what you're making at the salon, so that the salon becomes an option as opposed to a necessity, so that the salon then becomes the potatoes and gravy, and then this is your meat. So listen up, get excited. Today we're going to review, so that, because it was a lot of information the first time, now your kits are on their way if you haven't already gotten them, and you can actually put these things into action so that you can actualize your greatness. Kirsten, take it away.
All right, beautiful. Thank you. That's so perfect. What a wonderful way to really actualize what is in your world and how it can be more empowered. So that is our goal today. A little bit about me. I think most of you have met me before, but I am Kirsten Kirschbaum. I live in Hawaii on the North Shore of Oahu with my husband Kyle and our 5 boys. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. Queen and I will be doing an essential oils and children class coming up in about a little more than a week. But I've had the opportunity to be partnered with doTERRA and the network marketing world for about 11 years now. I've had the opportunity to speak on stages with Dr. John C. Maxwell and best-selling author, network marketing expert Eric Worre, and of course have my crown on there for all you ladies pregnant with a crown on. That's how I like to be known. So anyway, what I want to talk about with you, and I want you to think about all the people that you get to influence and really ask ourselves this question: do you need safe and effective and affordable healthcare? I'm telling you right now, like what has happened in the last 2 months in our country, in our world, is shaken up. Everyone is shaken up, all the beliefs and all the questions about what is available, what isn't available. And I'm telling you, we all need this, and it will really require us to become more empowered ourselves to figure out how we are going to take care of ourselves and our families. So today we are going to cover 3 things. I'll keep it simple for you, okay? Not going to try to overwhelm you, not going to try to feed a choking baby, as Queen so eloquently put. I've used that phrase so many times in the past couple of weeks, ever since you said that. I love it. So 3 things. What is an essential oil? How do we use them? And how do you get them in your home for the very best price, might I add? So let's talk about your choices. Here's the thing. When you're talking to people about essential oils, or you're learning about them yourself for the first time, understand that most people only know about modern medicine. Modern medicine is what you would go to, Walgreens, you would get a prescription filled, you would, grab an over-the-counter medicine. These medicines are designed to manage your symptoms. So they're made from chemicals, basically. And there's a lot of side effects that come from these chemicals, right? And we spend over $6.5 trillion a year on our global healthcare system. That is a known fact. And the question really, it begs, are we healthier now than we were, let's say, 10 years ago? And I mean, you can unmute yourself and tell me, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the answer is no. Unfortunately, no. Most major diseases are on the rise, and we just went through a global pandemic because nobody could figure out how to get rid of a virus. Like, okay, so there's some problems here with our modern medicine, or maybe, yeah, I won't go political. Okay, keep going. So you have choices, sisters, and the people around you have choices. We have natural medicines, and God put natural medicine on the earth for us. It's already here. And natural medicine addresses our body's needs, and it addresses the root cause of why we are experiencing these diseases and these symptoms in the first place. There's already an imbalance. If our body gets a disease or has a symptom, there's an imbalance. So we look at foundational nutrition, we look at metaphysical reasons, all the different things, and the essential oils address all of those things in and around our bodies. These oils are extracted from plants, and they enhance both our physical and our emotional health, and the essential oils are safe. So we don't have those nasty side effects that come from taking different pharmaceutical and over-the-counter medicines. Nature produces these oils. These oils address the root cause of why we're experiencing symptoms, and it meets our body's needs naturally. It's a beautiful thing. So what are essential oils? If you're brand new and you have no idea what I'm even talking about, essential oils are natural aromatic compounds extracted and distilled from plants for their health benefits. So if you've got a bottle of peppermint sitting around there, you could grab it and have a peppermint experience with me. When you see a peppermint leaf, oh, so good. When you see a peppermint leaf, if you actually magnified that green leaf, you would see the oil sacs that are sitting on top of that peppermint leaf. So that's actually where if you touch that peppermint leaf and got it on your hands, you'd be able to smell that peppermint. It's amazing. And essential oils contain hundreds of different compounds. Okay, so where you would get a medicine that would have like 1 or 2 active ingredients, essential oils in these plants have hundreds of active ingredients. So you can use a peppermint oil to get rid of, a headache, a stomach ache, to give you energy, like all kinds of different spiritual, emotional, physical benefits you get in your body just by using peppermint. And your body doesn't build up a resistance to the peppermint because of all of the different compounds in that peppermint. So it can work in many different pathways in your body. Now, let me teach you something about viruses and bacteria. Okay, this is the only biology lesson I'm going to give you today, but I do think it's valuable for you to understand how different substances work in your body. Okay, so let me ask you a question. If you were to get a viral infection, cold, flu, any of that type of family, a category of sicknesses, and you went to the doctor because you're so sick and you're just like, oh my gosh, please somebody give me something, So you go to the doctor and your doctor says, well, it's a viral infection. I don't really have anything to treat viruses, and some doctors would just give you an antibiotic just so they could write your prescription and maybe give you like a decongestant or something to kind of break up some of the mucus in the lungs. But as far as stopping a virus in your body, I mean, what are they going to say? Queen, what do they say to you when you have a virus?
That it has to run its course because they can't really give you anything because it's viral.
Yeah, exactly. So this picture that I'm showing you here on your screen right now, I know it looks like my third grader drew it, but just the green blob on the outside of that cell represents a bacteria. Okay, bacterial infections actually work on the outside of your cell. And so your cells are covered in an oily membrane, which keeps them protected for the most part. And an antibiotic is a water-based medicine. So water can go, water-based medicine can go right to the outside of that oily cell and clean off the bacteria and usually help your bacterial infections to clear up. But a viral infection is actually, a virus is represented by that purple little spiky ball thing on the inside of the cell. And a virus actually lives on the inside of your cell. It needs a DNA host to replicate. Okay, so it's in there, it's in your cells, and it's just replicating itself so quickly. And antibiotics, because it's water-based, cannot pass through that oily membrane. Water and oil does not mix, right? Now, here's the $1 million question. What mixes with oil? What substance mixes with oil? Anybody?
Oil.
Yes, thank you. Oil and oil, especially the purity and potency of doTERRA's essential oils. They pass through the cell membrane to get in and to stop that virus from replicating. I'm telling you, ladies, anytime I get a little scratchy throat, a little, stuffy nose, I feel like I'm coming down with anything respiratory, anything digestive, anything like that, I just start popping the what's it called? The immune boosting essential oils. And I feel, it takes maybe a couple hours. And then by the next day, it's like, it's gone. It's just knocked right out because we stop those viruses from replicating before they can get into like all the cells in your whole body. It's amazing. And these essential oils work with your body to address issues and root causes on this cellular level. Okay, so that is why essential oils work well. They also work amazing on bacteria, and they don't kill the good bacteria in your body, because when you take an antibiotic, it usually will kill the good bacteria and the bad bacteria, and then you create a completely new imbalance in your body that you're going to have to heal from as well. So essential oils are amazing for viruses and bacteria and for keeping your body healthy, functioning on the very best level. I love it. Okay, and they're actually quite affordable. So here's the thing. You might look at, some of the oils and think like, oh gosh, $20 for a bottle of oil or whatever. But here's the thing, like, you got to take time out of your day to go to the doctor, to drive down to Walgreens, to pick up a prescription. And when you have these oils at your house, they're pennies per dose. Because we're talking, you're going to use a couple of drops a couple of times, and that's it. So when I use oils for ear infections or digestive issues or whatever, we're talking like 64 cents to get rid of an ear infection. So the usage of the oils, they stay, their shelf life is decades, if not centuries for some of them, and they don't expire. And so you're really looking at having this powerful, potent medicine in your home. All right. So I have to talk about quality, because when you're looking at using an essential oil for a medicinal purpose, it's very important that you understand that not all essential oils are created equal. Okay. So doTERRA created a certified pure therapeutic grade quality standard, which means a lot. There's over 13 different tests that our oils go through. Most companies do not want to spend the money to do the testing like that. They don't want to go and seek out the most pure sourcing and look around the world to find where these plants are harvested in their natural habitat. Our oils are verified pure, free of fillers and harmful contaminants. And we have stringent third-party testing. So most oils are synthetic. So if you go to, even Whole Foods or Walmart or, wherever you're going to buy your oils online, most of them will be synthetic. Some of them will be food grade standard. Okay, so that's going to be oils that you can use to flavor gum, like a wintergreen flavored gum or spearmint. If you were to flavor food, maybe you were to make like a tangerine flavored frosting or something like that, you would food grade essential oil your food. So you could eat it, right? But that doesn't mean it's providing like a medicinal potency that you would need for certain health challenges. And then you've got your therapeutic oils. So I would say like a Now brand oil, may be considered like a therapeutic brand. Most Now oils you cannot ingest, and they don't do a lot of stringent third-party testing, nor do they source them from where they grow indigenously around the world, and nor are they used in hospitals and medical centers the way that doTERRA's oils are. So there is a lot of science and research that goes into a certified pure therapeutic grade. If you're interested in more about what doctors are saying about doTERRA oils and all that, we can certainly go into that information and show you where to find it. But for now, understand that the quality absolutely matters, and doTERRA oils are beyond organic and used both internally as well as externally, aromatically, and children and pets and elderly and everyone in between. It's safe to use the oils on them in that way. So that is important. So how do we use oils? There's 3 ways to use oils. Remember, I told you I'm going to teach you, how to get them, how to use them, and what they are, right? So we're talking about how to use them. Now, the first way we use oils is aromatically. So aromatically, we can breathe them in. We can put a drop in our palm. Take a deep breath. I love to use essential oils in a diffuser. So in my diffuser, I will put, just depending on what I'm trying to accomplish. For example, I like to diffuse the immune boosting blend called On Guard, which I know Renee had in her hand. She was showing it to everybody in her salon. I like to diffuse that right next to my front door, because I'm kind of creating this like mist of shield, of clean air that's going to, really get rid of anything that might try to come through my front door. So I can freshen the air, clean the air. In my kitchen, I love to diffuse citrus oils. They make the kitchen smell clean and fresh, and they also clean the air in the kitchen. And in my bedroom at night, I like to diffuse like a serenity, a lavender, a wild orange, just very purifying and calming to the mood. And just so you know, oils work directly on the brain through your limbic system. So I told you I wasn't going to go too much into the science anymore, but you can see here, when you smell something, it actually goes right through your nasal cavity to your olfactory bulb and directly into your brain through the limbic system. It is a very powerful way to affect mood, to affect physical responses in the body, to help to cleanse memories and generational trauma and everything in between. It's actually incredible. It's a wonderful way to affect our brain and our entire body. So we can use, peppermint or whatever we want, many, many different kinds of oils to diffuse or breathe in aromatically. Next way we use oils is topically. Now, topically is a wonderful way. I use oils topically on my children all the time. If we got any sniffles, any tummy aches, any mood issues, I'm using the oils on the bottom of their feet. I'm using them on their spine. And for me, I'm very much into working out. I love my physical exercise. I'm always looking to kind of push myself further. I recently ran my first race. It was an 8.2-mile race. I had never done anything like that in my life, and I wouldn't have been able to exert my body this way without using Deep Blue, because I had to apply it before my workout, after my workout, to help repair, muscle and cartilage and ligaments and all those things pre and post workout. So it can be used for massage. And this is like the oil that we use on our men. I'm just going to be honest. If a man is resistant to the oils in any way, we just we give them a little Deep Blue rub foot, Deep Blue foot rub. And they're like, okay, yeah, I'll take more of that. So it's a great way to introduce people. I would say Deep Blue is one of the more common oils that people know about because of how easy it is to use for anything on the body that hurts. And the last way that we use essential oils is internally. Now, like I said, I only recommend using the certified pure therapeutic grade oils internally. That is because of all the science and testing and quality control, but you can drop the oils in water. So for me, I carry around this big silver cup right here, and just depending on what I'm doing throughout the day, I will drop a, lemon, grapefruit, wild orange. Those are typically the oils that I like to drink in my water every day. We do have a blend called Slim and Sassy. Queen and I have talked about this one quite extensively for many different metabolic responses in the body. And it's just wonderful for detoxifying your fat cells and helping to promote healthy blood sugar and all of those things. So you can drop it in your water. You can put it under your tongue. Right before this call with you, I actually took a bottle of frankincense and I just dropped 2 drops of frankincense directly under my tongue for cellular vitality, for clarity of all my chakras, for just absolute powerful speaking and love to channel through with frankincense. It is an amazing spiritual oil. If you don't love the taste of the oils, you can also put them in a little veggie capsule. So you just open up the veggie cap, put the oils in. This is how I like to take my oregano, my tea tree oil internally. Those are both 2 very good oils for killing bacteria, viruses, fungal infections, anything like that. So I do take those types of oils internally in a veggie cap, so I don't have to taste that spicy oregano. We already mentioned On Guard being a powerful immune boosting oil. You can use the On Guard internally. I personally I'll drop On Guard straight down my throat, but I'm kind of hardcore. So if you don't like cinnamon and clove, do not put it in your mouth like that. Put it in a veggie cap or put it in some water. But it does support your immune system in all the ways. So On Guard is, I would say, between Deep Blue and On Guard, those are 2 of my most commonly used daily oils, especially during, when I know there is different seasonal threats or viral threats that are going around in my community. I make sure that my community is bathing in On Guard in all the ways. And I feel really confident in knowing that we are being proactive about our health using On Guard in that way. So let's turn it to you guys and kind of moving on here. Want to make sure you know which essential oils can support your health. So just take a moment with me here and think about what you want to feel less of in your life. So this would be, for example, I'm just imagining, you would like to feel less stress. You would like to feel less pain. You would like to feel less anxiety. I already said stress, but think about that. I would like to feel less bloated. I would like to feel less digestive discomfort. I would like to feel, more able to breathe more clearly. I would like to feel more energy. I would like to feel more positive. I would like to feel more just joyful. So think about which essential oils can support your health. And I'll show you how to find this information, how to learn more about customizing a health plan for you. So I want you to know that you can live empowered. So everything you were thinking, whether you wrote it down, what you want to feel less of, what you want to feel more of, you can live empowered. This is an example of, I would say my medicine cabinet, but it's many of my medicine cabinets. I've got some of these oils in my kitchen. I've got them in my bedroom, my bathroom, my medicine cabinet, my children's rooms. I keep these oils in different areas around my home, where I've got some right here on my desk. You know, it just kind of depends on what I will be doing in any given situation in my day, throughout my day. I've got oils in my car. And so you can really live empowered with oils. There's always going to be a natural medicine to use in your life. And this top shelf here is really, it's all the oils that will help you be prepared for anything. It's like your first aid, your first response oils. The next shelf is really all about you and your self-care. It's making you feel beautiful and empowered and lovely and safe. And then the bottom shelf is our daily habits. And our daily habits are so important. I would not feel good. And I know Queen is so all about giving you your foundational health with food, with nutrients, with daily habits, things that you can do and things that you can drink and things that you can become to become healthy every single day. So I don't want to teach you how to, oh, just put some oil on that. Oh yeah, no big deal. Just, you know, for whatever symptom pops up, that's cool. But I want to teach you how to live empowered every single day, so that you wake up in the morning knowing I've got my tools in my tool belt. I know where to find them. I know what to take and when to take it. So these daily habits are really, really important. So let's talk more about what you are doing in your day. So this part is actually new. If you've listened to my presentation before, you have not seen this part yet. I wanted to really personalize it for you. I want you to think about your wellness lifestyle. Okay, so stay with me here. If you can take notes, it will make a lot more sense. I know some of you are busy working, totally fine. I can get you this worksheet later if you want to fill it out. But think about this, and I'll tell you what mine is, okay? At which stores do you currently buy your personal care and healthcare products? So I'll tell you what, for me, I'm a big time Costco shopper, okay? So I don't buy a lot of my healthcare stuff there. This isn't fair. I've been doing doTERRA for 11 years. I buy all my stuff from doTERRA. But, you know, every once in a while, I'll pick up some toothbrushes from Costco. And every once in a while, I will run across the street to Long's Drugs, or also known as Walgreens, just depending on what state you live in, to pick up, you know, something. I'm trying to think, gosh, what did I buy there? And I do buy some things on Amazon as well. I love, you know, having things shipped to my house directly. I think it's wonderful to make it easy, right? So ask yourself, where are you currently shopping? Where'd you buy your shampoo? Where'd you buy your vitamins? Where'd you buy your soap? Where'd you buy your toilet paper? If you can even get toilet paper anymore, right? And what are the loyalty programs at these stores? So, you know, when you go to the grocery store or you buy online, Amazon, Costco, whatever it is, do they give you rebates? Do they give you gas, coupons, those sorts of things? I know at our local grocery store here, it's called Foodland. Every once in a while, they give me like 5% off of my grocery bill, which is cool. You know, I can appreciate that. I probably had to spend thousands of dollars to get it, but also at Costco, I'm an executive member at Costco. That just means I spend way too much money there feeding my 5 children, but I'm an executive member at Costco, so I pay $150 a year to be an executive member at Costco to buy, to get the discount. And then they give me a rebate. I think the most I've ever received back from them was like $380. And I think I figured out I had to have spent about $18,000 a year at Costco for them to give me $380 a year back. And I think they think that's a fair deal. And I guess I think it's a fair deal too, because I keep shopping there, right? So Costco's cool. So what about you guys? Let's think about the things, and if you can, I know you don't have this printed out right now, but you could write it down. What are the products that you use every single month? All the things. Are you buying vitamins? How much are you spending on vitamins every month? Are you purchasing protein shakes? How much are you purchasing protein shakes for? How about your fish oils and your omegas? How much is that costing you? Do you purchase a muscle rub of any kind? Do you use weight loss products? anti-inflammatories, you know, like an ibuprofen, a Tylenol, that sort of a thing, digestive enzymes for your digestive health. Are you purchasing probiotics for your gut health? Are you purchasing, you know, shower products like bar soaps and bath gels, facial toners, any types of facial products, cleansers, moisturizers, anti-aging serums? Do you ever purchase throat drops or throat, you know, cough lozenges, anything to help your bones stay stronger? How about laundry detergent? Are you purchasing laundry detergent every month, or household cleaners? What are you cleaning your house with? How are you washing your hands? What kind of hairstyling products are you using? Antacids to help, you know, with acid reflux. Are you drinking a green drink? Are you purchasing products for, you know, to make green drinks, or just drink quick green drinks? How about your body lotion or first aid ointment? Anything for acne, shampoo, conditioner? How about toothpaste? Do you guys purchase toothpaste, mouthwash, deodorant, vitamins for children? Are you taking an energy supplements or energy drinks? So think about that and add up the cost that those things cost you, maybe every month or every other month, right? And ask yourself, what's the total number in both columns? So I'm going to estimate for you, because I've done this for me. I'm just going to tell you, you know, the amount that I spend at Costco for food and other types of products every single month. And again, I'm a large family. I have 5 children. There's 7 of us total in my family. So I'm going to Costco, and I'm not getting out of Costco for less than $600 every time. Okay. So, and I am lucky if I can go to Costco once a month, but sometimes it's twice a month. These boys and their friends, like it's a real thing going on here, right? So that's mostly food, some products, supplies, things like that. But, you know, on average, I'm spending, we'll just say, about $600. We'll say I go once a month just to keep it low. So if we multiply that amount by 10%, okay, so if I was getting 10% back in free products from Costco, $600 times 10%, I'm getting $60 back, which is cool. Think about $60 in free anything that you want from Costco. I mean, that's cool. Like, I'm excited about that, right? Now, multiply that amount by 30%. Okay, let's say 600 times 30% is 180. Okay, now imagine every time I go to Costco, guys, I'm getting $180 in free stuff. Like, you know, I'm buying myself something. You know, it's for me. Like, I'm going to get myself a new outfit, some shoes. I'm going to get one of those nice vacuums, you know, or something like that. I might save up my points, and I might end up getting myself a new laptop or a new phone or whatever. They've got diamond rings at Costco, don't they? I could just save up my 30% every time I go there and get myself some new jewelry. So what I want you to see here is that, first of all, Costco does not give me 30% back, okay? But doTERRA actually does. There is nothing like doTERRA's loyalty rewards program. There's nothing that exists like it. No company, no network marketing company, no Amazon, no nothing gives you up to 30% back in free wellness products. And doTERRA does. So every single thing that you see on this list, doTERRA already sells it. And it's better, and it's more pure and potent than you could get in any store. And they give you up to 30% back. So that's why I try to shift my shopping so that most of the oils that I get are free every month. For me, for my family, I'm purchasing a minimum of about $150 a month for my excellent vitamins, my omegas, like I said, my deep blue rub. I'm going through that a lot. I've got very active children, an active husband. So, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, mouthwash, deodorant, energy supplements, cleaners, those types of things with like a couple of my favorite oils. I fill my shopping cart every month with things that I would already be purchasing from another store. I get a better quality, and it enhances my lifestyle on all the different ways. And I'm getting 30% back of that in free products every single month. So with me, for my order, I do about approximately 150 to 200, and I'm getting 30% back. So every month, doTERRA gives me $45 in free products, in little product credits. I get a little doTERRA bank account, and I get to save it. Most of the time I save it. So I got 45 this month. I got 45 next month. I got 45 the month after that. And I'm already, after 3 months, I'm like at 180. So all the free stuff that you can get from doTERRA is amazing. You can share it with people. You can use it to build your business. It's just absolutely incredible. So the way that you get to 30% is by starting out at 10%. And doTERRA will credit you 10% back in anything that you purchase for the first 3 months. And then it bumps up after that. You bump up to 15% back. It's like frequent flyer miles. You just move up a tier. And actually, I think I have there we go, right here. So this is our loyalty rewards program information. So like I said, I do 150. That's not on here, but I do 150 because I just have so much stuff I want to buy and they give me so much free stuff. I do that. But at a minimum, we've talked about this, at a minimum to earn points from doTERRA, you actually just need to do a 50-point order, just $50. So a couple of oils, maybe some vitamins or something, $50 a month. And you start earning 10 to 30% back in whatever you order. Now, in order to qualify to receive income, which I know a lot of you are wanting to do, you do a 100-point order every month. Okay. Now, if you want to receive the free product of the month, you order 125 between the 5th and the 15th of the month. Okay. So those are just the ways that they support you. Those are the options that you have. If at any time you don't want to order 50 and you just are like, you know what, I'm just not sure, or maybe I had a bad month and I can't spend the money or whatever, then you just don't go to Starbucks 2 times and there you go. You've got your $50. No, I'm kidding. What you do is you just drop it down to at least maybe $5 or something, and then you get to maintain your point status and everything. So you don't start back at 10%. You would want to, if you had been ordering for a while, you would want to stay at your 20 to 30% or wherever you're at. So you just order a little bit, order a pack of gum or some toothpaste or something, and then at least you get to maintain your points that you've earned and your percentage that you're at. Okay, so I feel like the Loyalty Rewards program is just the most incredibly generous way to get so much free stuff, to shift your shopping in a way that makes a lot of sense for people. And when I explain it this way, people are like, oh yeah, that's like getting free healthcare. And it is. Every single month I'm getting my immune boosting stuff, my digestive stuff, and all of that, my foundational nutrition. I'm taking care of my body and my family's bodies, and I feel great about that. So if you have not gotten started yet, a great way to get started is a Natural Solutions kit. This kit is the medicine cabinet that I showed you. It's got all the oils on the top shelf for your everyday usage, your first aid, all about 80% of things that you're going to encounter in a daily life, you will use on that top shelf, and that is here in the oils. On the middle shelf, we had all of our self-care. We have a diffuser, our hand washing, our mouthwash, our toothpaste, our Deep Blue Rub, our shampoo and conditioner, our lotion, things like that just make us feel beautiful and special and clean our bodies and our homes. And then it also has the bottom shelf, which is our foundational nutrition. So we've got our lifelong vitality vitamins, our digestive enzymes, probiotics, and really everything you need for a daily healthy habit lifestyle, and this cute box that it comes in as well. So that is our Natural Solutions kit. That kit gives you a free wholesale membership with doTERRA. So it's an excellent value, an excellent way to get started. A lot of people really like to jump right in and get all 3 medicine cabinet shelves taken care of right away. Another good option, it's a less expensive option, right? Would be our Healthy Start kit. And many of you got started with our Healthy Start kit. This is our top, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I knew it was 10. I just wanted to count. Wanted to make sure you guys know I still know how to count to 10. We got 10 of our top oils. So this is going to be like that, again, that top shelf, pretty much just taking care of anything that's going to come up in your daily life. It also comes with one of our diffusers. So that is our Healthy Start kit. It's a great value, a great way to get started. And so if you haven't gotten your kit yet, those are 2 of our favorite options. Again, we've got our Natural Solutions Kit, which takes care of kind of everything. And then we've got our Healthy Start, which is just kind of a quick start, getting used to the oils. 8 of those oils are ingestible. So when Queen teaches you about, making foods and drinks and all kinds of things with those oils, there's 8 of them there that you can ingest. The 2 that you don't ingest are the Deep Blue, which is the topical, and the Breathe Oil, which is, again, kind of a topical aromatic, better for it to go in your lungs through your breathing function. It won't hurt you to ingest it, but it's just not really recommended that way. So anyway, those are wonderful oils and a great way to get started. And both of those kits give you a free doTERRA membership, which I think is great. It's a great value. I want to just jump in real quickly in the time we have left to what you get. This may be a refresher or a reminder for some of you, but I never want the lack of education to be a reason why you don't use essential oils. So we have a beautiful members area. You go to eoemembers.com and you get free access to everything that we have created. One of my favorite resources that we have in this members area is our essential oil product training. So this is going to be an essential oils masterclass. There's 2 different parts and you can just access that right there. You got product training on how exactly to use essential oils for every area of the body so that you know exactly what oils will help you and your clients, which means you're going to get, they're going to get better results and your business is going to grow when people want to continue to purchase essential oils from you and from doTERRA. So this value also, it includes a searchable database of health challenges that you can use from your phone on the go. So it's actually very easy. You don't have to go back to your computer. You just got to pull it right up on your phone, search any health challenge and help anyone with getting better health. Also, if you don't already have your doTERRA website, you can set up your membership and you get a free doTERRA website so you can easily refer your customers, which means you don't have to carry inventory, and it allows you to focus on educating and serving others while you are growing your income. So you can customize that with a picture, a little blurb about yourself, and you can just send people links. If they're like, oh yeah, I want to grab a bottle of Deep Blue and On Guard or whatever, you just send them a quick link and they click on it and they can just purchase it directly from your website. So it's very easy to do. Now I want you to think about whose lives you want to change, because all of us start with wanting to, we have to change ourselves, right? I love how Queen says, self first, but not self only, right? So we want to live this wellness lifestyle first. We want to have good results, have positive changes in our own life. And then when we do that, we share with others. We naturally share with others. I joke about, I dare you not to tell anybody about this, because it's just so amazing. When you feel empowered, you want to go out and spread that joy and wellness to others. And many, many people just leave it at that. It's like, you know what? I just want to feel good and I want to help others feel good. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. And we love helping you do that. And if that's where you're at right now, that's amazing. We would love to, again, give you that free access to our education and just help you have a wonderful experience. But there are those of you who are like, yeah, I want to live the lifestyle. I want to share with others. And I want to build an income and make an impact. So I am going to speak to that just briefly here, just to make sure you guys understand what is possible for you. Because all you really have to do is share what you love with intention. Do it on purpose, right? And when you do it on purpose, you get paid. So there's 3 ways I'll teach you to get paid today. The first way is through your Fast Start bonus. Now, when you enroll a new customer who gets started with maybe one of those starter packages I showed you, or another customizable starter package that they want, you receive a 20% commission. It's called a Fast Start bonus, and you get that paycheck every single week. When you sign up somebody new, that paycheck comes right to you. I just looked in my bank account. They get direct deposited to my bank account every Thursday. So on that first level, when you first enroll somebody, you receive a 20% commission. Now, let's say that, just for my math's sake, for my example, let's say you enrolled 5 new customers. Okay, you got 5 friends and you're just like, you girls, you all need this, or you guys, you all need this. So 5 people get started with one of those starter packages. Let's say they get a natural solutions kit because they're like, yeah, I want all the solutions, right? So you get a 20% commission of those 5 people. Now, let's say those 5 people are in love with everything that they're experiencing, and those 5 also enroll 5 people, right? They tell their 5 friends, and you receive a 10% commission of those 25 new customers who have just joined your organization. It's because you had 5 and they each enrolled 5, right? That's that second level enrollment tree, level 2, okay? Now, that goes out one more level, and you get paid 5% when any of those 25 people enroll somebody. Okay, so you can use your fast starts to become profitable in your first week of business. Okay, it's amazing. Now, there's another way you can get paid. I said there was 3. This is the second way. The next way you get paid is by having a power of 3 team bonus. Okay, so when you and your 3 customers are ordering on the loyalty rewards program, you've all seen the light of how amazing it is to shift your shopping, and you have set up an order of at least 100 points, you earn a $50 bonus. And that comes to you every single month just by having your 3 customers who have shifted their shopping. They're earning free stuff. You're earning free stuff. You're also earning $50 a month. Okay. And you can duplicate that out 3 more levels. So when your 3 customers have 3, they earn $50 each, and you earn $250 a month every single month just by having 3 customers who have 3 customers. And when those 3 customers have their $250, meaning they have 3 who have 3, you earn a $1,500 bonus every single month. All we're talking about is 39 people. It's not really, I mean, it is 39 people, but it's also just 39 people. You know what I'm saying? So you have 3, those 3 have 3, that's 9. Those 9 have 3, that's 27. And that is 39 people. And that's how you shift not only your shopping, but you pay your mortgage with that. You know what I mean? You pay your rent with that. And that's just by helping people to see the value of empowering their health and getting free stuff. It's amazing. So the third way you get paid is a unilevel compensation. This is in addition to the fast start and the power of 3. But when you have 3 people on your first level who are ordering, these earnings are based on a monthly order of 150 points, like what I order. And you earn, 2%, which isn't a lot, but that's why you got your fast start and your power of 3 to get started. You earn a $9 commission on that first level. And you can see that goes all the way down. You get paid down to your 7th level. And if you had 3 who had 3, all the way down to your 7th level, you would have 2,187 people on your 7th level, earning you a commission of $32,571, which is freaking amazing. So let me tell you, I have more than 3 who have 3. I'm like, I got 6 who have 6 who are like, they're just, it's amazing, but it starts with you. It starts with the products. It starts with shifting your own life, your own, so again, think about it. Whose lives do you want to change? You're going to change your own life first. Okay. We're going to take care of you, and not only self only, right? Self first, but not self only. You live the wellness lifestyle. You share that with others. Let's start there. Just get excited and feel into like whose lives that you can change. We will help you do that with all the resources we have. It'll be fun. It'll be easy. And then let's look at changing your future. Let's look at getting you that $1,500 a month. Let's look at getting you that $32,000 and beyond. If you want it, I absolutely know how to do it. I would be happy to mentor you through this personally. This is what Queen and I are creating with our business together. And we are just honored that you would take the time to learn this from us and really just open your mind to the possibilities of what can exist for you. So I am grateful to share this message with you. I want to show you in just a few minutes. I'm going to stop sharing that screen, and I want to show you real quickly. I've taken some of you through this information, but real quickly, I do want to share. Let's see, where are we at here? I got to pull up a window. There we go. Okay. One more time. I want to share EOE members with you. Okay, so EOE members, this is what it looks like. When you go to our team website, this is a resource for you and for anyone who you bring to the table. So you go to eoemembers.com. That's here in this URL. And then we click on the blue side to learn how to become an awesome wholesale customer and get all the free stuff, okay? The purple side, you're welcome to check out too. That's all about the business side, but we're gonna just stay here on this blue side for today. So wholesale customers, this is how you discover all your membership benefits, discover how to get that 10 to 30% back, start the Essential Oils Masterclass, create your own customizable monthly wellness plan, and use exclusive tools for finding health solutions. So if I click on that, that will, I'm already logged in. It will ask you to create a little username and password. So you just create that. And that brings us to our wellness community. So here we are. Welcome to our community. We've got a quick start customer checklist. So you literally cannot do this wrong. Like it's like step 1, learn how to use your oils. Step 2, customize your order. Step 3, begin the masterclass. Step 4, keep learning, okay? So in our wholesale customer section is where we begin our wellness journey. And I've got to show you guys this because this is gonna blow your mind, okay? If we go down here to this searchable database, search from A to Z, and I click on this big orange button right here, start searching. You guys are gonna love this. This pulls up just the most amazing website ever. It's got everything from A to Z, okay? If you can sing your ABCs, you know how to use essential oils, because you can see here, if you can see my screen, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, allergies, alcoholism, AIDS, agitation, you know, basal cell carcinoma, I mean, everything, like childbirth, A to Z, you guys, it's all right here. Herpes, Lou Gehrig's disease, neuropathy. You can search, I'm just gonna search neuropathy just so you can see what this looks like, okay? So neuropathy, if you clicked on neuropathy, first of all, if you didn't know what neuropathy was, maybe you've never experienced it, but you have someone who says, hey, do you have an oil for neuropathy? And you're like, yeah, I know we do. Let me first of all find out what that is, okay? So I go to my health concern, I look at what it is, it'll tell me everything about neuropathy. And then it gives me suggested protocols. It gives me a list of oils and blends, okay? And then it gives me exact protocols with a picture on how to use the oils and where to use it on the legs and on the feet. And then you've got experiences and testimonials of others who have done these protocols, who have had these experiences, and they give you their certain testimonials and certain protocols. It's just amazing. So this website is incredible, you guys. This will change your life. I'm so excited to be able to share this with you. I really encourage you, your next step after you get your oils is to go here to EOE members and just start here, click on the customer checklist, begin your wellness journey, learn about placing future orders. We talk about one-time orders versus monthly wellness rewards. You can watch a video about the loyalty rewards program if I didn't explain it accurately enough. And then it'll take you right here to create your first monthly order. So it'll take you right to doTERRA's website, and you just start throwing in the oils that you need for your customized wellness plan. It's very easy, and it's very easy to do for your friends, for people that you care about. We even give you ideas on different types of orders. You've got a relief and revive kit, you've got a digestion kit, seasonal threats, immune support, daily habits. So really just kind of depending on what is important to you is where you will go and what you will add to your cart. And I'm so excited for you guys to start getting, start on that pathway of getting your 30% back and start getting all of those free things, and help people that you care about with their natural health. There's some wonderful resources here. Like I said, I really encourage you to jump into this wholesale customer section and take some time here to look at, creating your wellness plan and learning more about what we have in here. It's just incredible. You are going to become the essential oil guru. You can also start our essential oils masterclass here, part 1 and part 2. You can look at those individual topics, or you can also subscribe to our masterclass here where you learn on the go. If you click on the learn on the go, if you're just an on the go type of person and you're like, I'm never going to that website, Kirsten, I'm never going to go back there. I'm too busy. I can't concentrate on it. I'm like, okay, well, too bad for you. But the only thing you need to do is click on the 21 days of oil education here. Go ahead and subscribe. And I will text you a daily essential oil lesson. And anybody who you bring to the table, I will text them a daily essential oil lesson. So you will never, again, have the lack of education be the reason why you don't know how to use your oils. You don't know how to have empowered wellness, and you don't know how to share that with others. I believe that we are meant to work on this together. I'm so honored that you've taken time out of your day today to listen to this message. And I hope it's been helpful for you and you can feel of my heart and what we will be creating together. So that is my message for today. Joyce, I see that you have a question. Please go ahead and unmute yourself. I'd love to help you. Hold on, I'll unmute you if that would be helpful. I think you have to unmute yourself. I'm not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Start talking, girl.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, can you hear me?
Hi.
Okay. Can you just give a little information about the essential oil specialist? That's a certification.
Yeah, that is a specialist certification that is offered from doTERRA, actually directly. So you would access that training directly on doTERRA's websites. It would be, it's going to be very similar to the Essential Oils Masterclass that we provide on our website, but it may be just more in-depth education directly from doTERRA. So it's kind of the same as the Essential Oils Masterclass. But it's just directly through their website.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Great question. Any other questions while we're finishing up?
Kirsten.
Hi, Fatima.
Hi.
Hi.
I had a question. So I was online with the loyalty rewards.
Okay.
What if, say, if I needed something even before the time that it is processed? I saw that you won't get anything if you do that. Is there a way around that, or?
No, you can. So here's what you do. You
Okay.
use the loyalty rewards shopping cart, right? So you're setting up a loyalty rewards shopping cart, just like you have, and then you have two choices when you check out. At the checkout page, it'll say save and process. Let's say you want to process it on May 14th, right? Or you chose to process it on May 14th, but you want to get it sooner. Then you click on process now. And if you choose process now, as long as it is still done through the loyalty rewards shopping cart, you still get all the points and everything that you would have gotten otherwise.
Okay, what if it's like one item that you may need quicker than the rest of the items?
So you can do that. You won't earn points if it's less than 50 PV.
Okay, got it.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you could just do a quick standard order if there was just, if you couldn't combine to get it to 50, then you wouldn't earn points on it, but you could get it, you know, as quickly as you want it. But the only difference is this: when you're ordering, like I pretty much order everything on a loyalty reward shopping cart because I'll combine like a couple of things and get my loyalty rewards points. They also give you free shipping points back when you order it through the loyalty rewards shopping cart. So I always have my one order. Like I always order on the first of the month, like every month, my vitamins, my personal items. But then when other people want stuff, I'll do a new shopping cart. Well, I try to get them to do their own account, but if it's like a girlfriend that's like, oh, just, grab me some Digestin real quick. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, girl, I'll do that. Then I will do a new loyalty rewards shopping cart and I'll click on process now, because then at least I'm still getting my shipping rewards points. And then I just go and cancel that extra shopping cart that I created and I just keep my own original shopping cart.
Okay, thank you. That helps.
You're welcome. And if you need me to like take time later to like walk you through it, you know what I mean? If you want to, like, we can get on Zoom and I can share my screen with you and we can make sure you know exactly how to do it if there's any further questions.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, ladies, I actually have to jump off, but Queen, would you like to leave us with your parting words that I always love to hear?
Absolutely. So I'm so excited that each of you all decided to come. I will be doing several videos within our group so that we can make this wonderful. But I just wanted you all to hear this portion of the presentation from Kirsten. And yeah, so if you have any other questions, you can send them over to me. If I don't know the answer, I'll get them for you. And we're going to be super successful. So thank all of you all for your time. Just text me any questions you have, okay?
Thank you, ladies. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Kirsten.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Queen.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
ladies. Have a
Bye.
great
Thank
day.
you.
Bye,
Thank
Joyce.
you.
Bye, Fatima.
Bye.
Michelle.
Bye.
Bye,
Talk to you
everyone.
later.
Bye.